today's On the Red Carpet Report, an actor takes his pain from the LA fires and turns it into a film.
And his short documentary became a way of coping with what happened. George Pinocchio is in our newsroom with the story. George?
All right, thank you. Actor Richard Cabral is one of thousands who lost a home in the January fires. We first shared her story last year. As we commemorate the one-year anniversary of the tragedy, we learned Richard's journey is not over. He's now using his artistry to help heal.
Where once stood our home, our beautiful sweet home, burnt to ash, smoke still smoldering.
Actor Richard Cabral is reliving his experience after the place he called home in Altadena was taken from him and his family by the devastating Eaton fire. He's written and directed a short film he calls Fuego.
And I wanted the people to know like what we really went through up there, and this is trauma.
This from a man who is very open about his early life from ages 13 to 25, gangs, violence, addiction, and incarceration.
I have seen some real stuff in my life, but I think all that was preparation for this, to see your home consumed, to see your city consumed. I was born and raised in this city, Angelino through and through.
We now seen the electrical towers burning in the mountains. And then, boom! Like a bomb, they exploded.
It's like, yeah, I'm an actor, I've had an amazing career, but like you can't just bounce right back to life.
To help with that process, Richard decided to take the experience, use his storyteller skills, and make his first film. This 10-minute short has been a healing experience for the family.
And so I think for Richard and for me, this is a story that is almost a time capsule of that moment when you are at that point when you see your house is gone or you've lost everything. And to know that there's resilience in that you can be resilient, that you can move through that, you can move through fires, you can move through floods, and your family can come together on the other end stronger.
Richard used poetry to help tell the story with a touch of gentleness.
We heard the sirens. We seen the chaos. We heard the alarms. We seen the fright. We felt the panic.
My poetry was going to be the segue of being able to tell the story, but not it being overwhelming, because this was definitely an overwhelming experience.
Also overwhelming, searching for their next home.
And the first place we went was in Glendale to look for our new place to stay. And I remember we were in between some canyons, and me and my wife both started feeling it. And so we're never gonna look at things the same, but I think this is the first process to the step of healing.
Richard told me as horrific as this was, it was beautiful to see how LA came together as a community. He and Deborah are lining up some screenings here and also plan to take Fuego on the festival circuit. He'll post any information about his movie on his Instagram page. Giovanna, David?
George, thank you.